is the sitting.
Yeah, well, that was a good performance by Whittle. He was expected to go very well in the race. Lomond, I think, might have been affected badly by the track because I understand there'd been quite a bit of rain there, and that would have affected it. Noel Harris, local jockey, wins with Whittle, and a good performance indeed. Well, this is an important race, this, and Threesome has remained the favourite for the event at $4.30 and $1.90. It's a big step up for her, but I think she can handle it. Let's see who she'll meet.
Right, number 1 is Abbott, 2 is Mr. Duffy, 3 is Joel, 4 Dwanette's Girl, 5 is Amloch, 7 Document, 8 Limitless, 9 Qatari Chief, 10 is Stylish Dude, 12 is Curved Air, 14 Gold Lomond, 15 Lord Amber, 16 is the favourite Threesome, 17 Cuba's Gold, 18 Lou, 19 Sovereign's Crest, number 20 is Final Advance.
Here's 16 now, Threesome. She's trained by Bill Ford and Roger Very of Matamata, Lance O'Sullivan the rider, and she's been in the money in her last 3 starts.
$4.30 and $1.90 for Threesome, and she's a horse, Philip, that has to win today to get a run on the Auckland Cup. There's no two ways about it. She's down on the weights, she's got the form, got a top jockey aboard, and I think a worthy favourite in this race.
Here's 10 now. This is Stylish Dude, past winner of the Auckland Cup, Roger McGlade of Tapo, the trainer. Earl Harrison will carry 52 1/4, just a little overweight.
And that third, you can see there, was in the New Zealand Cup at Riccarton, and then failed at Avondale on the 14th of December. But a good old campaigner, Stylish Dude, and might just show up in a race like this too.
Out there today, he's one of our older, inverted commas, jockeys. I know he'll enjoy that. Number 9 is Qatari Chief, ran a place in the Auckland Cup last year. He's trained by the Ryans at Matamata, and he will be ridden by Greg Charles.
Well, the form this year is not quite as good as it was this time last year. In fact, as you can see, Qatari Chief at his last 3 starts hasn't done very much at all. And on the board at the moment, he's paying $35 to win and $9 for a place.
David Peake has just gone in there with the mauve-coloured cap. He's aboard Dwanette's Girl, the 5-year-old by Balmerino out of Sakaya, and the one with the red and white is Sovereign's Crest. He'll be ridden by Kim Treweek. So just the 2 to go forward now, and we will have a start in the Queen Elizabeth of 1985. Let's see what happens. Let's see who turns on the trial for the DB Auckland Cup. Set to go with Keith Hobb. We join him now.
The grey drawn towards the outside, just a little bit on the toe. Amloch is also a little fidgety. Racing at the Queen Elizabeth. One of the first away, Joel being hunted out. Threesome began well enough out wide. Lord Amber scorching along to take the lead. Sovereign's Crest up on the outside of it. Curved Air tucking in with Joel on the rail now. Lord Amber, the grey, led from Qatari Chief, Sovereign's Crest, then Threesome from Joel. Out wide of Gold Lomond, a length and a half. Document. Curved Air is next. Mr. Duffy tucked in on the inside of Amloch. Abbott's out 3 deep. 4 deep is Final Advance, then followed by Limitless, Dwanette's Girl, then Lou, then followed by Stylish Dude and Cooper's Gold back towards the rear. A round to go, and Lord Amber led a length and a half on Sovereign's Crest, a length and a half back Qatari Chief. 2 back Joel's in all sorts of bother on the inside rail. Threesome's just on the outside of it, then followed Gold Lomond. Document is 1 out from Curved Air, then Abbott next, then a length and a half to Amloch. There followed a length and a half to Mr. Duffy with Final Advance, a length and a half Limitless with then Cooper's Gold. Dwanette's Girl's third last with Stylish Dude and Lou last, and a good 20 off the leaders now with 1,500 metres to go. So Lord Amber by 3 lengths from Sovereign's Crest, 4 away Qatari Chief, 2 and a half Threesome, a half back Gold Lomond, a length and a half to Joel with Document and Abbott. They're followed by Curved Air, then Amloch on the outside of it, a length and a half is Final Advance, then Mr. Duffy. They're followed a half away Limitless from Cuba's Gold, then followed Dwanette's Girl, Stylish Dude and Lou last. They pack up a little, about 17 lengths first to last as they work along 1,200 to go. Lord Amber by 2, they've closed. Qatari Chief with Sovereign Crest next. Length and a half Gold Lomond from Threesome getting a lovely run from Document on the outside of it. A length and a half to Abbott, then Joel, then Amloch, then followed by Final Advance. Curved Air's a length and a half away, then Limitless, then Mr. Duffy, 2 to Cooper's Gold, Dwanette's Girl, Stylish Dude, and last is Lou. Racing in 700 metres to go. Lord Amber by a half length only. Gold Lomond the first to challenge. A length and a half Sovereign's Crest. Qatari Chief is handy. 1 to Document, travelling well with Threesome on the inside of it's travelling well as well. They're followed by Abbott, then followed Amloch, then Final Advance, then Joel being niggled at. Limitless making a run round wide as they race into the turn. 450 to go. Lord Lord Amble led from Gold Lomond. They slip away. 3 on Kotari Chief. Document heading out after these with Fleur on the inside. Threesome at the 250 now. Gold Lomond led from Lord Amber, Kotari Chief, Threesome, Document and Final Advance. And here's Amloch coming into it very quickly. Amloch, Gold Lomond on the inside. Threesome late, and here's Curved Air coming after them as well. Amloch shot away. He's going to win it easily. Second at the line. Curved Air going after it. And Curved Air second. Final Advance third. Then followed Threesome. Next behind them, Gold Lomond, Dwanette's Girl, Kotari Chief and Abbott, the next one from Document. Then followed behind it is Stylish Dude, Lord Amber. Then followed by Mr. Duffy. Well back Lou towards the rear with Limitless, and a long way Sovereign's Crest, and last was Joel.
Well, there's no doubt about the winner of that one. That was a good performance by number 5, Amloch, the mare by Amyntor out of Lochcourt, and the ideal trial for the DB Auckland Cup. Grant Cooksley, the successful rider, and she proves too strong in the final stages of the Queen Elizabeth Handicap.
So here we go into the straight, and the leader all the way has been Lord Amber. The first to challenge is Gold Lomond, but let's see if we can find now Amloch and Grant Cooksley starting to angle it out now. It's Gold Lomond who's got to the front at the moment, but Amloch starting to come down the centre of the track. You can see there's a wee bit of bumping going on there. And also watch the look of Curved Air, which is in the white coming through the centre, but there's Amloch storming down the outside. Look at Curved Air coming about 3 off the fence, but Amloch just under a hands and heels ride from Grant Cooksley at the moment. Curved Air coming home very quickly indeed, and the good run from the outside of Final Advance, number 20, coming storming home down the outside. But Amloch it is who's really got this race completely under control, and if that's not an Auckland Cup trial, Auckland Cup winning trial, I don't know what is. Curved Air has run into second. A good run too, was well back in the running, and Final Advance has got into third place. Looks like Threesome down on the fence has run fourth. So Amloch has got it by a good length from Curved Air, Final Advance and Threesome.
Well, there we go. A good effort indeed by number 5, Amloch, Bev and Ken Kelso. Matamata, the trainers for Mr. and Mrs. A.C. Parton, by Amyntor out of the very fine race mare in Lochcourt. Last start winner in the Governor General's Cup at Avondale, and has turned on a great display here today. We might, if we can, have another look at the replay of that race in a moment, because there were a couple of good runs there, particularly that of Curved Air, number 12, who came home very, very quickly indeed. And Threesome's run, not a bad run, ended up in 4th position, but a good run by the lightweight in Final Advance, who rattled home with a very big run to get the third money.